Sorry, PowerPoint's not going up, but I was doing it from here. Okay. All right, so our mission, National COIR is dedicated to empowering all riders through clear communication, shared information, and unified advocacy. We want to keep you informed, deliver information regarding legislation, riders' rights, safety, and more to the entire motorcycle community. We want to network everybody. We want to strengthen connections among independent riders, motorcycle clubs, and advocacy organizations. We want to unite us all. We want to strengthen the motorcycle community's ability to speak with a united voice on legislation and matters impacting riders nationwide. We have key advocacy organizations that exist right now that are working tirelessly to protect your rights, to look up and introduce legislation to lobby on all our behalf. These major organizations consist of the National Council of Clubs, the Motorcycle Riders Foundation, the National Coalition of Motorcyclists, which the chairman is over here, you'll hear from him later. Over 50 motorcycle state motorcycle rights organizations around the country, the Motorcycle Profiling Project, Motorcycle Profiling Project is responsible for the motorcycle survey. Many of you might receive a card like this with a QR code on it. We ask you to please take this survey. It's imperative. It helps our community tremendously. And if you don't have one, you can take them to you leave here on the right side of that door. There's a table there. You can take these back to your clubs or to your people. It's very important to take that survey. And we also have the American Motorcyclists Association out there. So all these organizations are doing the work for the entire community. National COIR takes the information from those organizations and we disperse it to the entire community that's not informed. Because these organizations pass their information to their members. But the people who are not belonging to these organizations aren't hearing the message. So that's our goal, is to just amplify the message from these great organizations that currently exist. There are estimated 10 million motorcyclists in the United States today. Unfortunately, only 2% are informed about our rights and legislation and stuff that impacts us. 98% of motorcyclists don't belong to a motorcycle rights organization. It's imperative to get as many people as possible to belong to these organizations. But National COIR will pick up the pieces when people who don't belong. But we strongly advise everybody to join the local MRO. The starting majority, these riders are unaware of legislation or policy changes that impact their rights, safety, and freedom to ride when they're not involved or they're not receiving the message. We have National COIR exists it's a pure volunteer organization, and it's comprised of volunteer advocates from notable motorcycle race organizations from around the country. We have this is also on the screen, so it's we have Tracy Bowage. She's an independent rider from New Hampshire and the president of the New Hampshire Motorcycle Rights Organization. We have David W. Devereaux. He's a 1%er from Washington State. He's also the spokesperson for the NCOC, the chair of the Washington State COC, and the founder of the Motorcycle Profiling Project, who puts this survey on for us. Russell Lackey is a motorcycle member from Las Vegas, national VP for his motorcycle club, and a National Council of Clubs liaison to the MRF. Margaret Marmaduke-Scotia is an independent rider from Long Island, and she's a webmaster and newsletter editor for National COIR. Devin is a motorcycle club member from Wisconsin and communication director for the Motorcycle Riders Foundation. Paul Landis is a motorcycle club member from Texas. He's the founder and president of his motorcycle club, and he's in the Motorcycle Riders Foundation. They have a representative in every state. Paul is the board rep for all the reps in the country for the Motorcycle Riders Foundation. Wait, I don't need to tell you about me. I was on the picture, so I had it there. It's a natural. And we also have David Irish Dorman. He's a law designer from Pennsylvania, and he's a former chairman of the Eastern Pennsylvania COC. Listen hard there, but it's Mitch Kroner. We also have, he's an independent rider from New York City, and he's an attorney from Anton who represents all our COCs in New York State. So, as you can see, there's a wide range of experienced motorcycle advocates from across the country, and it's comprised of independents, motorcycle club members, 1%ers, MRO presidents, and all of us are experienced lobbyists in our states, and on the national level. We all go to Washington, D.C. in May of every year. Okay, what is National COIR? National COIR is an information sharer dedicated to helping riders stay informed, aware, and engaged. Legislative updates, safety information, and rights-related issues from national and state-level motorcycle organizations and share them with the entire motorcycle community. We encourage all riders to support their local motorcycle rights organizations, but since most riders are not a member of an MRO, National COIR fills the information gap by ensuring every rider has access to the information that they need to protect their rights. Legislative advocacy. Legislation moves fast. National COIR tracks bills on both the state and national levels. By joining National COIR, you become part of a rapid response network. When the call to action is issued, you will have the information and tools needed to contact your representatives effectively. We would send you an email, and it's going to have the legislation that's in it, the bill number, and we're going to ask you to please email your representative, whether it be a congressman or a U.S. senator, and it's going to have all the information, and it's also going to include and it will tell you the contact information for your particular rep. So that comes to you whenever you do a call to action for anybody that's on our email list. And so don't let laws be passed in silence. Be the informed rider who makes a difference. Safety and education.
How do we have to stuff up there?
Oh, okay. So I start talking. Start reading. National COIR does not and will not impose safety requirements on the motorcycle community. But our goal is to provide clear, accurate, and accessible safety information so riders make informed decisions about what is best for themselves. And if you don't mind, I'd just like to go back a couple of slides because I'd like to show you the advisory committee. So that's who I was just explaining to you. So you might know someone in my face as opposed to by name. Community inclusion. The motorcycle community is diverse. There's independents, club members, riding associations, and all types of riders from sport bikes to cruisers, to touring bikes and trikes. No matter what you ride or who you ride with, we all face the same legislative threats. National COIR welcomes and includes all riders. Our goal is to help keep the entire motorcycle community connected, informed, and united on issues that impact our rights and our freedom to ride. When riders unite, we gain the strength to influence legislation and to protect our rights. As everybody here, I'm sure knows, the strength is in the numbers. Why should you join National COIR? You'll get instant legislative updates. Get notified when laws are proposed that may affect your right to ride. There's strength in numbers. By registering, you strengthen a growing national network of thousands of riders that includes members in every state currently. Protect your freedom. National COIR monitors anti-motorcycle trends so you can stay focused on riding, knowing someone is watching your back for you. There's no cost to join. There is no charge to register with National COIR. No personal information is required. We only ask for your email and the state you live in so we know which legislation to send to you. If you live in Pennsylvania, you might not be interested in what's taking place in Utah. So we want to We don't want to inundate you with email, but we want to keep you informed on things that impact you. If it's a call to action from the Motorcycle Riders Foundation that we receive, we'll send that to everybody because it's national legislation. But we'll also keep you applying to the state legislation that you would be concerned about. So if you sign up if you register with us and sign up, all you have to put in is the state and the email address. But if you choose to voluntarily include your name and your mailing address, you'll automatically receive a $3,500 accidental death and dismemberment insurance policy, also at no cost. So anybody that fills out all the info, you have that policy that exists for you. Now, if there's anybody here that's in an MLO and you currently have such a policy, it's called an AD&D policy. If you have that currently and you join National COIR at no cost, you will have the additional $3,500 on top of what you already have. It's what's called stackable coverage. Okay. So, my request to you is please consider signing up for National COIR. You receive your legislative alerts, the rights updates, the critical information that helps protect your freedom to ride. It only takes a minute to fill it out. The QR code on the left, that'll take you right to our registration page. You want to do it right now, you can fill out the form while we're talking, and you'll be done before I'm going speaking. There's the QR code on the right, that'll take you to our social media pages. We have 2 Facebook pages. The National Council of Informed Riders, and on the page is Motorcycle Rights Advocates. We have about 6,000 followers between the 2 pages. It'll also give you a link that brings you to our website, which is nationalcoir.org, and it'll also bring you to our Instagram account. But Instagram is not currently active at the moment, but we're working on that. And if anybody's going to have any questions afterwards, again, my name is Jim Barr. I'm the director for National COIR. My email is director@nationalcoir.org, and my cell phone is 631-347-2602. Feel free to take a picture with the contact info so you have it down the road. Or again, we have the table right outside. My business card is there. The information for National COIR is there. And that's it. I just can't thank you enough for the opportunity to put this presentation on. And I hope this community is interested in getting on board, staying up to date with what takes place. And if you want to go back and share this with your members, you guys as a motorcycle club, if you want to bring one of your members in automatically, we have a contract that we will sign and give to you, a non-disclosure agreement, that the personal information that is provided about your members to us, and that will never be shared. Not sold, not shared, and nothing like that. So you can join us as a club if you would like. And you can just submit names with the names and stuff, and they'll get the insurance. The ones that you submit and adjust the email address and the state, then the email will be put into the system, that info. But you pick and choose what information you want to share. But you have my word that it will never be shared with anybody else if you do come in. Please feel free to reach out to me at any time later or any other day. Just contact me. All right? Thank you very much.